Well, I have to say the Omnium event, I was not one of the great fans of this coming in as an Olympic discipline, but over the last 12 months or so, it really has grown on me. It's been great fun to watch, and whether the elimination race should be an Olympic event is debatable, but it's certainly entertaining.
I think it should be a world championship. I think it should be 36 riders, 72 laps. It would be an absolute stormer. Now they've got that light coming up when they get eliminated. I think that is unreal.
I think that's the major innovation in this event, really, and the piece of technology that it just wouldn't have been able, you wouldn't have been able to proceed without it. It's a small transponder. They've got a light box on every handlebar.
Zachary Bell there, Zach Bell, who is the leader after the first two disciplines. We've had the flying lap time trial this morning, which he won. Then we've had the points race where he was 12th. Now, the way an Omnium works is the rider after 6 disciplines who has the least points is the overall winner. So Bell is the leader going into the elimination. And second place is Hansen of Denmark, 14 points. Third is Van Hoek from Belgium on 15. We've got a couple on 17. That's Coquard of France and Freiberg from Australia. Now then, you're in for a treat here to watch a devil, elimination, whatever way you want to call it. What it means is that the last rider over the line is pulled out of the event, and they are eliminated every 2 laps. And it's actually a really hard competition because we've got 22 riders in the field, so it's 44 laps the race, and you've got to work out how you can stay in a good position. There we are, Chris.
Well, that's the box I was just talking about, and it's really made everybody's life easier, because as soon as the rider is spotted by the judges, they push a button and a red light flashes on the athlete's handlebars, letting them know they must come out of the race immediately, and if they don't do so quickly, they are eliminated from the competition. So there's a lot of incentive to do so. I think it should be backed up with a small electric shock to the handlebar, but that idea hasn't taken hold yet, but I live in hope.
We have sent a memo to the organising committee.
There we go.
That's it.
It's in action.
Fantastic. Now then, let me just tell you, there are 22 riders then in the Omnium. Last place at the moment is held by Rafał Ratacek of Poland. He's got 59 points, but what happened was Kankowski of the Czech Republic and Ratacek did not complete the last event. And the rules are complicated, to say the least, but what it meant was they obviously get that position that they finished, plus I understand a penalty of 20 points added on. So it means that they are way off the pace now. So Bell leading on 13 points, Hansen second from Denmark on 14, Van Hoek of Belgium third, 15. Now Sam Harrison of Great Britain, the 18-year-old from South Wales, there he is, has been given an opportunity to compete in this. And at the moment he's lying 13th equal on 25 points. He got a silver medal in the World Junior Omnium Championship, and he also won a round of the World Cup at the elite level in Beijing.
Well, they're supposed to start with a neutralised lap, and as you can see, it doesn't look very neutralised. So let's see what the judges say about that.
But the problem is here, Chris, everybody's so anxious to get to the front because they know they're going to get eliminated otherwise. Sam Harrison, with a great deal of urgency, is charged to the front here of the bunch, and that's the place to be because you're out of danger. Although it is hard to ride pole position, he's in the safest position at the moment, and in the hot seat right at the back is the rider from Hong Kong, and that's Kwok Ho Ting, who won a gold medal for the scratch race convincingly on day 1 of these World Championships. And he's trying to move up down the inside, which puts the rider from Spain in the hot seat. But no, it is the world scratch champion. Kwok Ho Ting is the first rider to be eliminated, so he will now get 22 points to add onto his tally.
Well, Sam Harrison slid back a little bit. He's a little bit boxed in at the bottom of the track. I think he's going to be out okay for a few laps there. He's in the shelter of the wheels as well, so he's not expending too much energy. But in a couple of laps' time, he'll have to find a gap.
Martin Irvin is the man on the front, and the rider at the back from the Czech Republic, a former world champion for this, is Kankowski. And is Kankowski still going to be at the back? Oh, no, it looks like the rider from Holland there, number 32. And I reckon that was Tim Velt.
Well, yes, it was. It's been called out now. His lights only just started to flash, so
he's not having a very good Omnium champs. He's 13th after the first two disciplines, and that will do him no good at all. Now it's Martin Irvin of Ireland still on the front. Kankowski's lurking near the back as the next sprint is beginning to unfurl here. You need some incredible recovery powers. You need to be vigilant as well and confident to hold your position. Let's have a look at this. Right, back position, right at the back there, number 45. That's Toychev of Uzbekistan. It's confirmed. Sorry, Chris, it's confirmed.
Sam Harrison still faring well there. He's in about 6th position on the inside of the track. That's great from a physical point of view. He's getting a lot of rest, but he is boxed in, and he's going to be okay there for a couple of laps.
Just make sure he can get out of that box once the field thins a little bit. Look out for Viviani in this from Italy, a very talented bike rider, as Irving continues to lead it out. Kankowski, well, how many lives has he got? He's been flirting, hasn't he, with elimination? I think he survived again, actually, and that looked like Tamaridis of Greece to me. It's confirmed, Tamaridis. Well, big scalp there dropping out, so Tamaridis is another early man for the bath.
Well, Irvine of Ireland still on the front at the moment, and it's not a bad place to be. You're riding hard, but it's at a constant pace, and obviously you're in no danger at all, so it's not a wasted use of energy.
And Sam's doing much better than he did in the points race. Just make sure you don't get squeezed towards the back as the field thins out. Now then, who's going to provide us with the rider last over the line? Well, it's Canada. Well, Zachary Bell, the overall leader of the competition after the two disciplines now. That is going to be costly for him, although the American looks to be dropping out.
Well, I think,
in fact, it was Lee of the USA confirmed as the last rider. Thought it was Bell for a moment. Looked like it as they crossed the line in front of us.
Coming thick and fast at the moment. It's
Spain
rider at the moment who's in trouble, but he's making a lunge, and it's actually Irvine who's gone from front to back, who seems to be in a little bit of difficulty.
And Kankowski yet again, he's there, and I reckon he survived. I reckon it's Irvin of Ireland. Just about. I reckon Kankowski got ahead of him. It is. It's Martin Irvin of Ireland then. He's the latest man to be eliminated.
Yeah, he came down then, actually.
Yeah.
It's a touch of wheels at the back. Obviously cost him physically that effort.
Kankowski's making hard work of this. Sam Harrison, he's sprinting literally around the outside of the peloton to try and find a higher position. And Bell, who's the overall competition leader, is once again at the back, and he's having to work very hard. There he is, Bell, and the Spaniard's done him no favours because he tried to push him up the track, but he nipped down the inside and is it Kankowski?
I don't think it was, actually.
It was Bell. Well, Bell, the competition leader after the first two events, marginal, wasn't it? But he's eliminated right on the inside.
It was a great little move, though. It was a great move, that.
That's not going to help him. Tomorrow morning we'll kick off with the pursuit discipline over 4,000 metres, so we'll need to pick up points well there. Kankowski yet again of the Czech Republic. He's right at the back. He's made hard work of this. Who on earth was that? Was it the Dane on the inside? Let's have a look across the... It was Lasse Hansen from Denmark.
Well, let's have a look at Hassan. Hassan is getting gone. He is about 5th wheel. Now he's going to be in danger soon. He's trapped down the bottom.
And that's where the problem is. Look, Chris Hansen, he's still in the race, persisting when he's been pulled out before. This has been a problem. They're not adhering to the referee's instruction. He was eliminated on the previous lap, and he's still contesting it here. And he's been called out again. And who was out there? Was it the inside rider from Poland?
Well, I think so, but I'm not sure whether they're...
Bookends of the field there, nearest to us. Hansen eliminated the time before, and they haven't shown yet on the computer who's eliminated that time. This is where confusion creeps into this event.
Well, they do have the option to actually not eliminate somebody if it looks confusing for the other riders, which I think is the right thing to do. Screen
did show Kankowski, but it hasn't been confirmed on the computer. We'll update you as soon as it is. Looks like the German's in trouble here. Let's have a look at it. Well, Sam Harrison is now dangerously close to the back. In fact, he's on the back now, so he's going to have to be super careful or he's going to be in trouble. Kankowski is called out, so it looks as though they let the previous elimination go. Freeberg as well of Australia is dangling perilously close to the back. Well, we're nearing the midway point of this elimination race, the third counting discipline of the men's Omnium today. And the good news for Great Britain is Sam Harrison is still in the mix, although he is starting to get squeezed a little nearer to the back, so he needs to be vigilant. and wants to try and should try and move up. Colombia then provide us with the last competitor to be eliminated. That's Arango. Arango next to leave the track, and in the hot seat right at the back now, it is the rider from Germany. Tell you what, you've got to be really cute to read the tactics of this. There's Sam Harrison, he's getting nearer to the back. Sam Harrison, you've got to find a way forward here, because if the others come round, you know he's okay. He gets another life, but the rider from Spain doesn't. He's out. That's Turiel from Spain, latest rider to be eliminated. In fact, Tamaridis. They're saying Tamaridis from Greece.
Well, he was saying that my lights flashed and he couldn't believe it. He was gesticulating to the judges, but it's happening too fast.
Well, look at this for an attack here. This is Kashiro Mori of Japan. Mori has gone away. That's the way to ride a devil. You're not in any danger there, if you can stay clear.
If you take a lap, it doesn't count for anything. So he just needs to stay off the front. They don't give you any credit for taking a lap.
He's out of trouble, though, isn't he? Who is it this time? I think Belgium, maybe. Oh, there's a fallout. The Belgian has gone down very heavily there. And Sam Harrison's got a mechanical problem in the back straight. He's freewheeling down the straight.
Chain's gone.
Yep, chain's gone. Harrison's in trouble as well. So is the German.
That's it for them. They have an opportunity to rejoin the race. But,
will they neutralise this, Chris?
Need a bike change. They can neutralise the race while they get them back together.
I think the commissaire.
6 laps. They have to bring out the yellow flag.
Here we are. Neutralise the race. So the Belgian really looks to be hurt bad here. So I can't see him rejoining, but Sam Harrison, I would think, will be allowed to.
Well, the race is neutralised for 5 laps now.
Right.
When they bring out the yellow flag, they signal the restarting of the race with a gun, it says in the rules.
Sam Harrison is just about going to be pushed back into the action. He's got a fresh bike. He's in the back straight. The mechanic, or is that Chris Newton? I think Chris Newton, who is now one of the endurance coaches, has dealt with the problem, and he's pushed Sam Harrison back in, who will then resume his place in the peloton where he left. Let's have a look at the crash. Here's the incident.
And they will resume the race when the gun is fired. Well, that's quite nasty. It was the German who seemed to pull a foot out there. What happened to Sam Harrison? I didn't quite catch that.
No, he's
very
in the
tightly packed there, wasn't it?
He's in the middle of the mix, isn't he?
And he
so he somehow managed to stay upright.
I think his chain snapped, actually, and I think it was him who caused the crash, not on purpose. I think he had a chain snap, would be my guess.
You could be right. He lost his line, didn't he? The German also, his foot came away from the pedal, but managed to stay upright.
Yeah.
But that looked to be a nasty fall for the rider from Belgium. And that's Van Hoek, who started actually the night in 3rd position.
Well, they're still showing that it's neutralised at the moment.
He's just waved the flag.
Riders are obliged to stay together.
My goodness me, he's getting up here. Van Hoek of Belgium. He started the night in 3rd position, and the courage of this man looks as though he's going to carry on. Now then, Sam Harrison's joining the field at the back.
Well, they've been indicated that the race will restart in 2 laps. So
okay, right, 2 laps.
Really adhering to the rules that they've set, but it's new to everybody, this, really.
Well, if the Belgian is rolling around the track in the back straight, which he is, and he feels up to rejoining, he will be pushed. No, he's coming into the middle of the track. So he has retired from the elimination event. Now then, Sam Harrison, you need to move up.
The big loser of the race there, of course, was the rider who was off the front.
That's right.
Previously.
He'd attacked and he got a handsome lead, and we're away again. Now then, the race resumes, and Harrison has got to move up here. He's starting in the back. But the Belgian, due to that crash, has lost a lot of valuable points, because he started 3rd overall on 15 and was in contention for an overnight lead. Now Harrison moving up. Recovered from the problem. Good riding here then by young Sam Harrison. It's the way to do it. He's inspired, isn't he? He's attacking this with unbridled passion. He's up there into 2nd position. Excellent. And it's the Australian at the moment that's in the hot seat. Is he going to remain there? Oh, very close.
I don't know who got that. Freeberg is coming around really quick.